What is going on, guys? I hope all of you are doing great out there in the world. And today I am finally going to open my NANMU V-Rex. This is going to be crazy. I have been waiting for their articulated V-Rex for a long time, and then when it came out, I put it off because there's just so many other figures I was getting. And then I was like, okay, I know some of these NANMU figures do not last forever. Some of the figures of NANMU that I have, they don't make anymore. So I don't want that to be this case. I don't want that to be the case, rather. I really wanted to make sure I have at least one of these. Now, there's two different color variations. Only one of them was used in the movie for the species, and that was this color. So I went with this one. I do have one of the other V-Rexes, the alternate color already from NANMU. That looks incredible. I can't wait to look at them side by side. This is the one with the blood on its mouth. It's like my favorite. I just wish they would add blood to more figures. It looks so good. I have warm water right next to me, just in case I have to use it to put in the tail. An awesome box, by the way. I do want to get NANMU's Carnotaurus. Okay, that would be awesome. Let's see here. And I know they have a, don't they have an articulated T-Rex coming out? That's going to be awesome. Definitely want that. And then they have an Indominus Rex they're showing, and also the Indoraptor with like a military vest on him. That's like really cool. Pretty cool. Oh man, he looks insane. He looks really good. Okay. I cannot wait to compare. Let's see if we can get the tail out first. I'm going to start getting the tail warmed up. Tail looks freaking gorgeous, by the way. Okay, I think that's how we'll do it. Okay. So ahead of time, I got hot, very, very hot water. And now it should be just hot water. I'm going to let that tail soak for a second. Let me see if I can. Plastic. So much plastic. Oh my god, he looks freaking great. He looks a little different, and he's a little bit smaller than the model. But look at that articulation. I've been wanting something like this since 2005. This was one of my favorite movies ever made. I watched this movie a few times a week. Asked my girlfriend, she is so sick of seeing it. And I only put on the extended edition. The director's cut is the best version of this movie. This movie, honestly, paved the way for a lot of movies. And still to this day, what's kind of funny is when you put that 2005 King Kong on, you can't tell when it was made. If it was made in 2025, it's hard, it's unbelievable. Even the CGI was great for back then, too. Peter Jackson did, I think, his best work on that movie, if you ask me. And we have a little articulated toes here. It's going to be incredible. So I think the tail should be ready. Just been a few seconds in there. It's got a huge, weird ball joint sticking out the back. Popped right in, baby. And it felt really good. It clicks in, just so you guys know. Oh my god, look at this. I have a real articulated V-Rex. He is incredible. He is too cool. He's very heavy too, by the way, guys. Oh my gosh. I don't know what the hell has been going on, but most of the figures I've been picking up lately have been pretty heavy. Like that Beast of the Mesozoic. It's extremely heavy. And this dude is a solid I mean, I would honestly say he weighs like 1.5 pounds. It's very heavy. Be careful with him because he's got very tiny arms. If he were to fall, he's probably going to hurt his arms. But what an incredible, incredible creature. I love it. I love this look. And obviously he's a little bit different than the main antagonist. And one thing that I do want to point out is I don't understand why they couldn't have the mouth shut all the way on this figure. One of my main favorite things about this figure, it makes this like my favorite figure in the whole wide world a lot of the times, is because when he shut his mouth, those teeth interlock. And I've talked about that before. That was just the coolest thing to me. Look at that. I mean, that's incredible. That's what this creature's mouth, the front of his mouth looks like in that movie. This is it right here. That's perfect. But then they couldn't get his mount to shut all the way in this one. He's like gonna be looking just totally fine, totally fine. But just to point it out, this one's cheaper, or was. I don't know if they still have them anymore. They're around the same height. Obviously, I guess our model is a little bit thicker, definitely thicker. So that could be fun. I think displaying these two together would be perfect for me. I don't need the other articulated one. So I have like a male, you know, that we've seen in the movie, maybe something we haven't seen a little bit larger. Maybe the females look like that. Even though we didn't see much sexual dimorphism in the V-Rexes. I don't know if there even were females there. I thought that second one was, that had that land crocodile in his mouth, but it's always just been a guesstimation. Maybe Peter Jackson talked about that. That'd be pretty cool to look that up. Really funny is when I was just at MegaCon, the last MegaCon, Andy Serkis was there, and I was this close to getting this thing signed by Andy Serkis. I ended up getting my Pip-Boy signed by Ella Purnell. Really awesome. But if he ever comes back, that is what I need to do. I would love that. But if you're gonna ask me right now which one of these is better, I love articulated figures. I really do, and they're getting better and better as time goes on. But I'm going to go ahead and say that the statue would be the way to go. If you can still get them. I mean, they're really not that much. I think I got this one for like, there was on Dan's Dinosaurs. Dan's Dinosaurs is a great website. At least like 2 years ago, he was having really great sales on NANMU. And he had stuff that, you know, left over that nobody else had. So I was grabbing stuff from him. It was pretty cool. I think I got my Ultimasaurus from him. But yeah, definitely worth it. For that statue, we're going to keep it right here in the background so you can look at it. It stands great too, just wild. Those little feet. He's standing pretty good. I bet I could get this guy balanced without the stand, but the only thing that makes me worried is that, you know, he's so heavy. You may want to put that stand in there just to help him out. I almost wish that the stand had like a cradle, but it doesn't. It looks like it's just got like a little clip. That should be all right. That should work. But what a cool creature. Sorry I haven't brought this up close. I've been staring at it the whole time. The paint looks great. Paint looks about on par with the old one, but when it comes to the face, the new one is definitely lacking. And the teeth, I noticed on the new one, are soft. They're like softer. They're not, you know, they're not like Mattel soft, but they're softer, and they don't have that coloration and that amazing, gorgeous paint job. I mean, can we see the difference in the teeth up close? I would love for you guys to see that if you don't already have these two, because the paint and sculpt on these teeth are incredible. This is why I bought this one. I thought it would look like this. He still looks great. He looks like a young male. Rawr. I love that. I love this dude. I'm not trying to say that this is a bad figure by any means. This is going to be one of my freaking favorites of all time. I know that. But I just wanted, I just would have liked, really would have been happy if, you know, they got him to shut his mouth all the way and we got a little bit more definition in the teeth, or paint, and just the wildness of how these teeth were arranged really made it look like the V-Rex. This dude's teeth looks they look pretty straight. I mean, there's one in the side, in the front that's kinked over. I think that's cool. But yeah. Incredible. I was almost afraid to move him around because I saw in another review that he fell apart pretty easily, but I need to remember that that is not the law. This dude is perfect. I mean, he's looking up perfect. He's articulating perfectly. His articulation feels great. I love him. Yeah, I cannot wait to try out the Carnotaurus. Carnotaurus is next. We need to see that. I love the little articulated toesies. That's kind of like Godzilla -1. The SH Monster Arts has little articulated toes on. It's kind of cool. Not like you're going to be using them a whole bunch. I mean, if you have like a... Man, NANMU used to make this dead Parasaurolophus. And I think it was from the like a deleted scene from the second Jurassic Park movie. I don't know. I don't remember, but that's, they had it and had like, that was really cool. And I would have loved to have something like that. And you can press his feet up against that and you can have him, you know, eating it. I wish we could have him move all the way down. That'd be great. We're not there yet. We'll get there soon. A couple more years. But from what I'm seeing, I mean, I really wish I got this guy when he first came out. He is so cool. But that detail in that mouth and just the teeth, this one is definitely way better there. I do like how we have a lot of like scars and scratches on the front of the mouth. They did a good job. I mean, he is great. I mean, out of a 10, I would give him a 9 out of 10. I think he's awesome. He looks like a younger V-Rex compared to this big one over here. It almost makes me want to get the regular color version of this statue, but they're in the same exact pose as well. So having these two is kind of great. It kind of feels like you have a little family of them on Skull Island. It's just so cool. What is in there? A plastic or? Yeah, plastic. Just little strings of plastic. There is little paint chips and pieces missing there. It doesn't look that bad at all. Like, it's not noticeable. I don't even know how that would happen. I guess because just the weight of them, I'm telling you, is so heavy. And one thing also that they did do really, really good on this articulated figure. So you see the back of this tail here? That is not how V-Rex's tail is supposed to be. It has like a diamond on the back. That is right. So that's perfect. So I kind of like thinking that this is a female and this is the male. And there's a little bit of sexual dimorphism there that we did not get to see. This is one of the coolest monster movies of all freaking time. And when you first saw it, it blew me away. I'll never forget seeing that movie in theaters when I was a kid. I was leaning forward the entire 3 hours. It was awesome. But the director's cut's a little bit longer, 3 hours, 20 minutes, something like that. It is so good. That's the only version I've watched, and it's so sad that they didn't release that version. I wish they did, because they only cut out great stuff. That's one of the only times that a director's cut is better. Also, Aliens, the second one, director's cut's way better than the normal one. Let's see if the stand is any help here. What a weird way to create this. I don't know how I'm gonna... Okay. Is this... I don't know. I don't like this stand very much. Like, I know I'm using it wrong anyway. I guess... Ooh. Well, that's kind of cool. We're gonna have to look on the box and see what they recommend. What do they recommend? There's no pictures. They're just like, figure it out with that little thing. That's cool though. I have other stands too that are a lot shorter. Can I shorten this though? 1 second. Nope. No, weird. Okay, well, we'll figure that out and I'll get him to use it. If not, like I said, I don't think that he needs it, which is awesome if you just play around. His legs are really tight, by the way, not loose at all. Joints feel great, so this is a good one. I definitely would like to get that Carnotaurus. Could they have made the raptors from Kong? That would have been incredible. I'm trying to think. There was another V. What was their name? Oh my gosh. Was it Vastatosaurus? I don't remember. Such a cool creature, though. Those giant packs of raptors. I love it. But yeah, guys, just wanted to show you this really cool, still new, NANMU articulated dinosaur. We'll pull this old one. This is the old one. Still awesome. And oh my goodness, they have had many different versions of this too, by the way. They had a Dragon Soul version that I waited for and I missed out on the pre-order. It was awful. I was so devastated. So I'm a sucker for V-Rexes. This is a huge part of my childhood. I have the original toys, which suck, in storage. I should bring them. I'll definitely show them sometime. Maybe if I get another V-Rex, I'll show them because they're really cool. I have a couple of old toys from when I was a kid have survived with me, and it's kind of funny that the majority of them are from King Kong 2005. But yeah, this dude is sick. He looks great with his mouth open. Is he worth it? Yeah. But if you can get the statue, get the statue. The statue's gorgeous, but if you're an articulated figure guy that likes to move your stuff around and play with them, then definitely this is the way to go. Definitely is. I love it. I think he looks good. I can't wait to set him up. To me, he is a young male V-Rex. Pretty cool. But thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out this incredible figure. Get him while you can. I don't know if he'll sell out anytime soon. Probably not. But all right, my friends, and until the next time we meet.